Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sharday. I create content on all things womanly involving self-care, girl chats, fragrance, luxury, all of the things that we love and enjoy. Welcome. We are going to talk about how to reinvent yourself for fall. This is going to be more so of an internal reinvention, entering a new era kind of process. If you have been watching my previous videos, I've been doing a lot of videos on transitioning, entering a more balanced life, exiting out of depression and sadness and overdrive and survival mode. I have been really studying a lot about femininity and how to enter and tap into my femininity. I've always been a go, do kind of person. I've always thought that, manifestation involved me doing. I've always thought that faith without works is dead, which is true. But I think a lot of the times that we forget the faith part. We forget that we are already equipped with the tools, with the characteristics that we are supposed to be. We just have to feed those, give room for those things to grow, to blossom, and just overall living life. There are a few things that I have been really trying to hone in on. I want things to flow better, be more intuitive, be productive, but also live, enjoy the moment, be free. I just want to overall be a holistic being. I based this video off of the 4 R's, okay? So the 4 R's are reflection, recharge and relax, routine, and revamp. And adding all of these 4 R's, I truly believe that it will assist you not only in your feminine journey, but also in your reinvention for fall as a byproduct. The first R is going to be reflection. Now, I believe that reflection is very important. We tend to forget that a big part of who we are today is a byproduct of our past experiences. You need to figure out what worked, what didn't work, and what you're actually still healing from. Having a solid foundation, starting that process and being more self-aware is going to help you to be more confident, have that creative process, and take inspired actions. Really allow you to truly reinvent yourself in your life because you are understanding yourself better. You are allowing yourself to be, you're allowing yourself to feel all of the things. The next R is going to be relax and recharge. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard for us women to relax and to recharge? We have totally negated the fact that we need time to rest. Rest is essential for your mental health, for you to not experience burnout as frequently. Rest is important for decreasing inflammation in the body. Inflammation is known to be one of the root causes of chronic illnesses, reproductive issues, gaining weight, your body not being able to detox properly. There are so many things that are centered around chronic cortisol levels, inflammation, just overall not being healthy due to our lifestyles, due to our inability to take a step back and relax. And we need to do it more frequently. We need to start making ourselves more of a priority this season. We need to truly rest and recharge on a daily basis. This is going to allow you to think clearer, continue to tackle your goals, and be productive for a longer period of time because it is more sustainable to live that way. It is also going to allow you to give room to your feminine. I'm going to be moving slower this season, taking the time to relearn myself, taking the time to be able to hear how I feel, what I'm feeling, what I need, what I want. You're able to actually hear and respond, not necessarily always be so intellectual, but to be in tune with your spirit. That brings me into my next point. Be a little bit more intentional about your routines. I am being way better about my routine by basing my routines off of pillars of wellness. Now, depending on your source, decide to use. Sometimes it can be 4 pillars, 6 pillars, 7 pillars, 8 pillars. It depends on the source, right? But the pillars that I have found physical, emotional, occupational, social, intellectual, and environment. You want to create a routine to address each wellness pillar. Focus way too much energy into one area that the other areas tend to fall short. And the whole concept is based off of being a well-rounded individual. My physical routine, my goal is to work out or just move my body for 45 minutes a day. Moving on to mental. My mental health, honestly, is truly deeply connected to my spiritual health. I'm just gonna tell y'all that right now. Usually when I'm feeding into my spiritual life, my mental health improves naturally. I'm going to be very intentional about building that inner voice, that intuition, and actually having the time to hear it. Occupational. I am such a, you are not a tree you can move. Do y'all remember when Stormy did that video? She got so much backlash from that. You are not a tree you can move. That is truly my thought process on my occupational journey. I became a nurse for flexibility, to not have to stay in one place, to allow myself to be unhappy for years and years and years and years. I've been listening to a lot of April Mason, and if you are unfamiliar with her, I actually read her book first before I actually tried to listen to her on other platforms. She has a book called Identity Switch. I've listened to every single major podcast that she's been a guest on, and the one thing that she tends to reiterate, she builds her career around her lifestyle and not her lifestyle around her career. And I thought that that was really profound because it makes sense. I am trying to build my lifestyle, and in doing so, I will build everything else around it. So like I was talking about the wellness pillars, the next one was going to be social. I'm being really intentional about actually sitting down, doing my schedule, actually time managing, and then actually sharing my schedule with others so we can coordinate a time to be social. Intellectual, my routine, I need something to feed my intellect. I need something to be a little bit more purposeful. Actually putting myself out there with intellectual content, books. I have a freaking library. I have a small library of naturopathic stuff, I have spirituality, journals, and self-improvement. That's what my library is pretty much about. And that's why I always want to share something within those realms, because that's what I feed my intellect with. Environment. I have noticed that when I had time to be a more organized, clean, aesthetic person within my environment, everything else was flowing, everything else was flourishing. Creating a routine around my environment is to take the time every day to either make something beautiful, to clean, to organize, and to just overall maintain a lot better. Last point is to revamp. Now this is the fun part where you can do the vision boards, all the visionary things of how you want your fall to look like. This is where we get into your wardrobe, your hair, the fun, girly things. You want to revamp to where it's actually going to feed your lifestyle. I was on TikTok and I've been seeing all the fall boots, and I've seen these pointed toe fur cowhide boots that with the brown chocolatey heel that were absolutely gorgeous. But where am I going in that boot, working in healthcare every day, day in, day out, and in school? Where am I going with that boot? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my money into my everyday luxuries, and I feel like that's very important. My everyday luxuries include studio workout sets, a nice sneaker, a cute bag that is versatile. I'm going to invest into more everyday fall fragrances because I can really go into the niche realm when it comes to fragrances. Pajamas, blankets, my hand soap and lotion in the bathroom, my car scents. Guys, if I had one recommendation, is the Diptyque car diffuser. I believe I got Saint Germain is the scent. It smells so woody, so luxurious, so beautiful. Just, you know, upping my everyday luxuries. I'm gonna feel better every day. I'm gonna feel like that girl every day. That's going to just help me to be more creative. It's going to help me to show up a little bit better. It's going to help my presentation. It's going to help my professionalism. The list goes on and on and on. Just be patient, enjoy the ride, live in it, be in it. All of the benefits that you can possibly think of will come out of doing the inner work, revamping, focusing on a more holistic wellness routine, and you will achieve a reinvention for this fall, okay? If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below on your reinvention plan or even tips for the girls. I will see you in my next video.
Da ba da ba da ba yeah. Da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba.